Hello friends, I got home and found this on my doorstep, this box. Now, turns out it's a little prezzy from oldest friend Carl, and it's a remote controlled car. So, let's take a look at it. Oh, and just in case anybody wonders, UN3841 is United Nations number 3481 is lithium ion batteries, so that's what it will have inside it. But let's have a look. And if you can hear that crunching, the pooch is chewing on her bone. After unboxing it, this is what we get. Obviously you get the truck itself, whatever you want to call it. You get two batteries. I put one inside there already. You get a bag of gubbins, which includes that, which I assume is for that. See, I'm just a beginner here. I have no idea what that is. A brush for sweeping up the back after you've been loading and unloading. Some bag of other bits, screws I think. A Phillips, for, I'm assuming for the tyres, because it's screws, screw type on there. Phillips. Oh, and the remote. Variable speed, I believe, so if you pull it slightly, it will only go so slow. Full on, it goes full on. Speed control, trim, and the steering there. Obviously, well, I'm saying obviously, the trim, from what I understand, is if the truck's going forward and it sort of veers off to the left, you trim it to the right very, very slightly, and it will hopefully steer straight. If it goes the opposite way, as in it steers to the right without you touching that, then you trim it to the left. And here is, as I've said, the truck itself. Dog not included. Are you? No. Good. I'm glad you cleared that up. I believe it's a 1/10 scale. I'm not 100% certain on that. It doesn't say on the box. Strong shockproof resistance with shock absorber. Yeah, it's got shocks on the back and front, which I believe, again in my own amateur thought process, shall we say, is friction rather than the oil ones you get. The oil ones, oil dampers, are supposed to be better, but let's see. Yeah, it bounces quite a bit. Apparently the oil ones don't bounce as much, so that's why they're better. Right, let's take it outside and give it a blast. Oops, hang on a minute. I missed the montage. Let's do that now. I've got an accomplice beside me who's going to demonstrate how to fit the batteries here. So if you'd like to,
Right, okay.
so you unclip it, so you pull those clips out. Yeah.
Right.
That holds the woodwork in. Right. No, still smoke. Yep. And then with the cap off.
Yeah.
And there's the inside. Now this one's got two motors in, so it looks as though it's independently driven front and back, which is interesting. I've not seen one of those before. Undo the strap.
Just put them down there.
Yeah. And then get the battery,
Yep.
fit that in. Doesn't matter really which way it goes. Restrap it.
Yeah.
tight. There we go. And then connect it up to that. It just goes in one way. Other way.
Other way?
Yeah. There we go. Alright. And then we put that back on. That's it. And there. Yeah. And then plug those back in. So now that's back on.
Yeah.
You get it off, put it down there. Now the remote is there, and obviously switch it on. Right, and it's that's obviously the trigger too.
Right.
And the steering. Now it's flashing because it's not on here.
Right.
So we need to switch it on there. If you press that button, that's it. Just keep it pressed. That's it. There we go. And then go for it. And off we go. Right, we're going to test out the range. Loopy's on the control, and we're going to head down there. Go for it.
We need to be careful though, because there's ditches down there.
Oh, don't worry. Ooh. So we're where that pylon is.
I can't control that anymore.
Yeah. I wonder if it's losing it. Right, bring it back then.
Yeah.
Right, let's do a speed test. Seeing that's what we do, apparently. Let's give it a go. Ooh. 15 miles an hour. Not bad. For a first time remote control car, I've been really chuffed with this. It survived quite a lot of bashing about. I've completely nosedived it because I don't know how to control it in mid-air just yet. And still it carries on. The pins have come off, but that's going to happen apparently. So yeah, for a first time remote control car, this is a bloody epic little thing and well worth getting if you're a first time buyer. I will point out one thing though, the battery, we've been going a good half hour just bezzing about and it's still holding up. It comes with, it comes with 2 batteries, but that's pretty impressive as well. I like that. And there you go. That's the review for the 9500E from DRC, or is it DEERC, whichever. DRC. It's a good little remote controlled car. Okay, it's my first one, but I've been impressed with that, especially with the battery. I was quite surprised with that. How long it lasted. So I'll put a link to where you can buy it from, and if you fancy getting it, go for it. It's not affiliated, I don't get anything from it, I just thought I'd share the link. Okay, thanks for watching. Thank you for not barking, Pooch.